started the show. So, hey, this is Rick Keys, Rick Keys Music Caravan. You see that cool shirt? You can't see it, but everyone else can. We are on the line with Gabe Stillman. Hey, Gabe, isn't Williamsport, is that where they have the Little League thing?
Yep, the Little League World Series happens here every year, minus, of course, in 2020. But yep, home of the Little League World Series. My town is world famous for a couple of weeks.
Hey,
every year.
I actually drove by there on my way to where my father was born. You may be familiar with it. He lives in Sullivan County in a place called Mildred, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, yep, I know Sullivan County pretty well.
Okay, yeah. LaPorte and all those places. So yeah, we drove by there. So hey, Gabe, I wanted to call and tell you that I have this prestigious award every year, and this is the Rick Keys Music Caravan Blues Show Top Blues Album Release List for 2021. There were 18 of them, and you were one of them.
Wonderful, Rick. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you dig the record, and thanks so much for spinning it.
Yeah, I got it earlier in the year, and there were a lot of great songs on there, and I wanted to call you and tell you and congratulate you. My list doesn't always coincide with, like the Roots Music Report chart or Rolling Stone or whatever. This is basically the music I think was the best, my personal judge for my top blues of that year. So congratulations.
Well, it means so much, Rick. Thank you very much for including me in your list. If there's anybody out there digging it, that makes me happy. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, a lot of great songs. Hey, I got this little handy dandy bio from VizTone. So you are with VizTone Records. That's kind of cool. And it said you were the winner of the prestigious Gibson Guitar Award at the Blues Foundation's 2019 International Blues Challenge. That probably was the last year that they had that, and then we got COVID.
Mm-hmm. There was actually one more after that.
Oh,
they had one at the very beginning of 2020, and then everything shut down. But it was a very cool experience. I had competed in the IBC one time before that, and that the second time I competed, I didn't have the expectation that we would get as far in the competition as we did, nor did I have the expectation that I would win the guitar award, but got lucky, and we played well. I'm very proud of my band and what we did in that competition, and it's been cool since then, getting some more national exposure and getting to tour and do what I love.
Well, I'm trying to hold up your video, the cover of your CD while we're talking. But I got one complaint about your CD, the color scheme or whatever, because I show this on my video and it's hard to see. There's like all this glare and stuff in it. I can see Gabe Stillman, but with my improper lighting system, it's hard to see some of the words. So I'm going to hold up this other one. Okay, this is you actually, I guess that's playing at the IBC on the inside cover show. So
yeah, sure.
So that's you. So you're like what, 22, 23 years old?
I'm 26.
26. Okay, so you're a youngster. You're in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. You won the guitar award. That's pretty big stuff. And some other kind of cool things about you. Not that I'm sure you know a lot, but here's some other ones. Let me see. This album, well, you got a lot of originals in there, which I like. And when I choose my best blues album for my chart, best blues, I had kind of some criterion. So the first criterion is the instrumentals is really super good. Okay, which you had great lyrics, so you had all those originals, and then there were some other things. But yeah, thankfully you had a lot of originals. So we've got that. And by the way, the release is called Just Say the Word.
Yes.
And okay, so that's that. So you got a lot of originals on there, which is really cool.
Thank you.
And then let me see, you had people, well, Anson Funderburg, he's a blues legend. He actually produced this release for you.
Yeah, getting to work with Anson was great. I don't think I've ever had a better time or a more positive experience working in a recording studio than working with Anson. And he was super helpful in guiding us on, the direction of the tunes, and just a wonderful guy and a wonderful musician and a great mentor. And just someone who I've looked up to for a long time. I'm actually really excited to be doing a tour with Anson coming up in a few weeks. We're going to be hitting upstate New York and New England from the second week of from Valentine's Day through the following week of February.
Huh. So does Anson live back east with around you?
No, he lives in Texas.
Texas, okay.
He's got to get on an airplane and fly to us.
Okay, because I saw him at our local music venue called Belly Up, Solana Beach, and he was actually in the audience to see someone else. So that's what I thought. So he actually has been out here. But you also had some other noted people playing on this. You had Sue Foley, Anson, and Greg Ezor. Is that I'm not familiar with him. Is he with the John Mayall group?
No, Greg Ezor is a songwriter, singer, harmonica player. He's one of my favorite guys out there right now in the blues world. He's just a phenomenal, especially from a songwriting perspective. He's just great, and he was based in Austin, Texas, for a long time. Before that, he lived in New Orleans. Now he lives over in Spain and does most of his work over there. But he's put out some really great records, and he sang with Anson Funderburg and the Rockets for a period of time after Sam Myers passed away. And so him and Anson have a great relationship, and it just so happened that the week that we were in Austin making this record, he was in town, and he stopped by the studio and got to meet him, and he really liked the sound of what we were doing and offered to play on something, and he laid down that killer harp solo on that instrumental song.
Hey, so on your cover, Gabe, you're standing in front of a body of water. I guess you're in Williamsport. What is that, the Susquehanna?
Yeah, that's the Susquehanna River.
Okay, all right. Hey, I guess that right. So I know Pennsylvania better than I thought. And so anyway, we don't have any Pennsylvania teams in the Super Bowl, so we all got to root for Cincinnati, right?
Sure.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Are you a football fan?
I pay more attention to college ball than I do the NFL. Penn State is kind of in our blood. Penn State football, around here. And then when it comes to the NFL, I just like to watch. I don't know. Football is just one of those great games that it's always enjoyable. So.
Yeah. So I've been all up and down that area. As I said, my father was born in Mildred, Pennsylvania, which is a tiny little town. But at one time it used to be somewhat vibrant because it was a coal mining town, right? And it's like my dad. We knew all the bars, so basically there were a lot of bars there when my dad was growing up, and his father. And you know what? They all kind of closed down, but I guess people are actually buying the houses there and spiffing them up, looking pretty good.
Yeah, Sullivan County is kind of seeing a renaissance right now. There's some cool stuff happening out that way.
That's cool. So, all right. Well, so Gabe, by the way, I've got a couple of your record label artists I've still got to do today. So these are so you're on VizTone. So Deb Ryder, she's on VizTone also, and I guess her husband actually works for VizTone as a producer of some sort. So she's coming up after you. She's VizTone, and then AJ Fullerton. So those are two of the other ones from VizTone that made that Ricky's Music Caravan Top Blues release album list for 2021, and you were one of them. I really liked your songs.
Wonderful.
Hey, I'm having trouble reading this the back, so I want you to choose. I'm trying to see which song I really liked. Hold on a second here. I got to get a little light. Which one was it? I think the first one I really liked, but you had a lot of good songs. So choose one song that you want me to play, and then we're gonna put that one on that list along with this interview or chat. It's not an interview.
Well, one of my favorite tunes on the record is a song that I co-wrote with a friend of mine named Nick Johns. It's called "Let It Go."
Let It Go.
And that would be the one I'd like to go with. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's the one we're going to play. And so anyway, Gabe, congratulations, and spread the news. And I'll probably be sending this to the list of the top 18. Yeah. So anyway, top 18, and if you want to see that list, then I'll send it to some of the promoters, and they can get it to you, and then you can spread it around.
Fantastic, Rick. Thank you so much for including me, and thank you for your time today, and appreciate it. It's an honor to be on your list for the year.
Okay, have a good one, Gabe.
Hey, you too, Rick. Take care.
All right, bye-bye.